Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the round 8 team review. It wasn't a good week. It really wasn't. As you can see, 2195. Some just poor choices. Not many captain options. Not some primos just didn't perform, especially one specific. Trades didn't work. I traded the wrong people, which ultimately cost me. You'll see, I dropped in rank. Still top 1,000, which is good. We held that, which is good. So it wasn't that all bad. So hopefully we can bounce back this week. But yeah, let's get into the team. Before we do that, I hope he's watching right now. Bit of a special mention. So someone who texted me from advice a while back. Do SuperCoach. No, I'm supposed to go to rankings. He's actually he texted me. He was like, "Hey man, I'm very high. I want you to give me a shout." I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So Captain Cats, Angus, he's second overall. So congrats. He went up from third this week. 2, 3, 6, 7 had a good week. So congratulations, mate. And back to the team. So as you can see, the trades we did was we kept Tex Walker, and we brought in, I think last time we got Frederick, and obviously Frederick got dropped, so I went in and got Collier Dawkins. He didn't really do that well, unfortunately. Obviously McNeil on the bench did better. I didn't know McNeil was playing, to be honest. I thought he was dropped because he was the medical sub, so it said he got admitted, and they did say he brought him back in. So I didn't know he was playing. So, there's a bit of confusion with that, and he did really well, which was disappointing. But I was still good, but I would have liked it to be on the field, So what's it called? So we brought in Thilthorpe, we brought in Dawkins. We traded out Rowe and we kept Tex. It was one of the two, and Rowe got 81 and got his break even. Now he's going to go up even more and potentially go up to 300k if he has another good week. Meanwhile, Tex dropped 40k. So it was big. It was a big L in terms of the trades, and Thilthorpe didn't really do that good either. So no, it's the same price as Rowe, so it's not that bad. Sorry, I'm watching F1 right now. So if my phone starts going off, I'm put it on silent. Actually, I've got the formation open right now, I think. Now we start with the defense. Tom Stewart. I don't know how this guy didn't get more points, man. It's so annoying. I don't understand how he didn't get more points. He really should have. But yeah, I'm not really sure how he didn't. He had a lot of disposals. He was good efficiency. It took a lot of instant marks. I don't know. Maybe turned over a couple of times. A lot of frees. I don't know. Jake Lloyd. He had a good match. Did really well. 111. I mean, it's kind of what you're gonna get from him. Kicked the goal as well, which was good. His first goal this season. Now to this man. I brought this man in, Callum Mills, 2 weeks ago, and he was great. He was great. So 145, he went off. He got a goal as well. 31 disposals, he went off. It was so good. Couldn't find payoff. I'm saying find payoff. He's had 2 weeks, man. He's got 100 and 145. So he's been brilliant for me so far. Rory Laird, I told everybody not to trade him. Everyone's thinking, I heard some trade Laird. I was like, don't trade him. Do not trade him, and that's why, because he's a beast. 125. At the same time, I wish I didn't trade in this man, Jordan Ridley, because I brought him in, and he got 33 during concussion, missed the week, came back in, 87, 84. So I've missed out on all his massive scores and got him from Stinky. He's becoming Dustin Martin. I'm really hoping he bounces back. I need him to bounce back. I didn't get a big score. I'm sure he's worth always. I don't know. Onto Jaden Short. He probably should have hit that 100 mark, but 98 is not terrible. He looks like he's going to be that D6, definitely. 97, 98. Onto the bench, Cozzy. Yeah, Cozzy's got to get the boot this week. I think he has a break even about 60s. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna make any more money because he gets a 40 and bang. We'll probably get 100 this week, and I'll get screwed over like I did with Rowe. Yeah, but I mean, I don't need to keep him. Like he can go if he wants. Yeah, as you can see, VC gone. Obviously, I'm not taking 112, so I went Captain McRae. Bloody hell, was this guy frustrating today? It was a pain in the ass, it's safe to say. It was an absolute pain in the ass. It was really annoying. Yeah, he just turned it over like 10 times, something like that. Like literally, if he doesn't get those turnovers, mate, he goes 140, 150, literally. So it's like every time he got the ball, he just turned it over. Same with Sam Walsh. Kim Guthrie, yeah, the guy's a beast. He should. I'm surprised he did that more. 6 score involvements. He had like 6 center clearances. Like he was a beast. But yeah, Kim Guthrie is definitely he's a must-have at this rate. Like he's averaging 120. Yeah, Sam Walsh just didn't have the best game. He just stopped after half time. Did a paddy grips. Let's hope it's just. I'm sure it's just a one-game thing because he's been phenomenal this year. So I give him a pass. Glenn Oliver, I mean, he's just Mr. Consistent. Like he's only got what, 1 or 2 scores in the 100, and that's because he got tapped by the ball, I think. Yeah, it was just at 67. Other than that, look at his scores. He's averaging 115 with his 67, which means he's doing well. Yeah. Onto Merritt. Yeah, Zerett's really starting to get going. He's really starting to show his worth, which is good. His scoring, as you see, through an average of 118 is really good. 116, 107, 131, it's really good, and 130. He's hit over a ton since round 2, which were really reassuring. It was really good. Yeah. Tom Powell, he's been brilliant. He's been a great rookie. He has a break even of about 50, so 1 more week. Hopefully he can last on until that 400 mark. We have to trade him. Same with Jordan. Jordan has like a 20 break even, so hopefully he keeps on going because he's been brilliant. They've both been brilliant. It's so weird to think that just a month ago, you were gonna trade Jordan when it was like 190, and now this guy is 326, and has been one of the best rookies of the year so far. Yeah, but he had a great game. He had like 23 disposals. I think he got a goal. But yeah, he was great. He was great. His tackling game's on point as well. Yeah, so he's good. On to Dawkins. Not his best game. He just turned it over basically every time he got the ball. But his tackles is what carries him. He's a tackle. He's a pressure player in the midfield. And with the injuries that Richmond get, he'll stay because Koch is out for about a month. Edwards just rolled his ankle, so they'll hold him. Prestia, I think he's coming back in a few weeks. Like maybe even this week, which hopefully doesn't affect him. McNeil came out of nowhere. I didn't even know who was playing, obviously, like I said before. But McNeil had a great game. He was on fire. Yeah, he had a really good game. So was Scott, as you can see, he got 85. So, yeah, I'll put McNeil and Scott in the same bracket. These two have turned out to be really good rookies. Starting at 102, one's 221, and the other one's 266. So it's starting to be brilliant. Rux, I didn't put the VC on Gunny because, to be honest, I didn't expect him to do well. He's actually basically averaging 7 score now after 2 shit weeks from gone. With Grundy, I didn't expect him because he's going against Goldie. Goldie's he's just not good enough anymore. I guess honestly I don't know. Just not good enough. And Gorn, what's it called? Gorn just didn't get going. He faced Hickey, which is arguably the best ruckman in the comp right now. It's been so good this year. So 112 isn't bad. Yeah, obviously Mafflin didn't play again. Honestly, I might trade him in a few weeks because he's just pissing me off. He's not playing. He would have been like 350 or gone on to 400 by now, or he would have just been traded by now. So he's pissing me off, man. He's pissing me off. I've had enough of this guy. Jack Siebel is just, he's a god. Like, he's just a god. He's definitely F1. He's probably one of the best players of the year. Oh, he's averaging better than like some of the best midfield players at this rate. Because he's getting 150s, a halfback. Like, I'm telling you, next year he's definitely D1. John Impey, he had a good game. Honestly, I reckon he should have at least 120. But I don't know how it works. But yeah, Impey had a good game. He looks like he's going to be he's going to be my F2 for the fact that there's no other forwards. Then moved on to the donut. Yeah, Tex Walker was just shit. He fumbled everything. Every time he had a chance to mark it, he dropped it. Every time he gave away free kicks. He took like 2 chances. He didn't even kick a goal. Like, how do you? I know you're playing Port, but when your team needs you most and you don't do anything, like, come on. Yeah. Moving on to Scott. Scott was great. He had a 34-point first quarter because he kicked a goal that just launched him, and then he did nothing for the second quarter. A bit in the third, he came to about 50 points, and then he kicked another one and just had a blitz in the fourth. But yeah, Thilthorpe, this one was really annoying because I brought him in for Rowe, obviously. Hopefully he has a big week and it works out in the long run. Because, I mean, with the 40, has that potential, and he's playing West Coast. Woo! That's going to go well. Anyway, but Thilthorpe, yeah, he could have done more as well, obviously, because the whole, he got pushed in the back, and then he had a free kick from about 20 out. He could have kicked it, but then he got injured, or he got hurt on the push, and had to go off, and he had to take the kick, and he kicked the, so there's a whole thing with that, which was annoying. But 51 I was satisfied with, considering. I wish he gets more rock time. I really wish he did, but he just doesn't. Like, he just doesn't. It's so annoying. Like, O'Brien, just go off sometimes. McCreary, he was bad. 4 disposals, no goals, did nothing. He got a few tackles, which, that's a good thing. He's a pressure forward, which actually gets tackles. That's not a good thing. Obviously, Brockman didn't play. Yeah, so onto trades. I mean, it wasn't a terrible week. Like, there were some standouts. You had your Laird, Lloyd, Mills, Guthrie, Oliver, Merritts, your Powsy, Jordans, the rookies. The rookies stood up this week, other than McCreary and Thilthorpe, to be honest, and Dolphins, obviously. But then you had big stinkers like Walsh and McRae, obviously Tex. So it was mixed. It was mixed. It could have been a big week. Anyway, trades. Now, I think I have a set idea what I want to do. So Tex has to go. Here's a break of 180. So he has to go. So my logic is, I was doing this. So in my forward line, people are probably gonna go for me for this, but we're bringing in Poulter. So Scott's could be my F3 for now, because there's just no forwards. And then I need your help. Oh, someone Alpha just spun. Anyway, I need help with this one because it's rather these two, Bontempelli or Jared Lyons. Now, my logic is because look, they're the same player. Look, total points. Jared Lyons has 1 more. He's averaging more 0.2, but he has a better 3-run average, a better 5-run average. And obviously Lyons is that big pod that could help me. Let's say Bontempelli is a good player. So at the same time, I'm think about it, Powell and Jordan can combine to get one of these two anyway. So I'm going to have both of these. So it's a matter of who's going to do better this week. I think Bulldogs have Port. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they have Port. So you think Montpellier would struggle a bit, so Lions and Gold Coast, I'll probably go him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Lions. So that's the team for the week. 183k, so then I can downgrade Jordan, upgrade Pound next week to maybe Bont. It's probably too expensive, but I'm depending on my rookies, to be honest. I'm really depending on them. So see the forward line, the midfield is blitzing right now. And I've got six upgrades left. I was hoping for 5, but text it just wasn't a premier. I thought that. So yeah, that's the team this week. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know how you guys done. Let me know what you think. Whether I should go Bont or Lions, or maybe I should just do something else, because there was a case where I could have done Bolton and like Balladale or something. Do I go like a double forward and then have no money? Like what should I do? But yeah, let me know. Let me know. It's either Lions / Bont or double forwards. I mean, actually, let me show you. So you actually have an idea of what I can properly do. My thing is I miss out on some rookies. Be nice if it could work. Really? Apologies. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to work. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it wants to work. So I think it was Bolton. I'm not sure if I can afford this. Bolton and Dale, maybe, or Bolton and Hind. Maybe I can. I don't know. It was So double forward or Lions and Bont. Let me know. All right, see ya.